beautiful people, Happy New Year, it's 2016, who would have thought it? I hope you guys celebrated really well, or if you didn't celebrate then fine, because I didn't. I just literally went, Happy New Year, woo, 2016, yeah. So I thought the first video of 2016 would be telling you guys how I became an enthusiast, a theme park enthusiast. Because, you know, just thought it would be interesting. I really hope you guys enjoy this type of video. I really enjoy doing sort of chatty videos because it feels so awkward, just sort of like not talking to you guys and stuff. So yeah, so we're all friends here. So I thought I would tell you guys how I became an enthusiast. I really hope that you guys find this interesting. If you don't, then I will never make a video like this ever again. If you do, then great. Let's get started. It all started off in 2006, back in the day. When I was little, like a really young kid, my mum and my dad and my nana always used to take me to places like Twin Lakes, Gulliver's Kingdom, American Adventure, and I just seemed to like fall in love with it. Whether it was because they took me like every other weekend, I don't know, but I just seemed to fall in love with it. I seemed to fall in love with the rides, the whole sort of concept of it. Yes, I just sort of fell in love with it. Kind of got used to like riding rides and discovering new rides and more rides. Yeah, I just sort of got used to the whole experience of it, and this was like when I was like a little kid, like 3 years old to about 13 years old, I don't know. But then we sort of like went through a phase where we just didn't go to any parks at all, and whether that was because like they were too expensive or whether because we were getting really bored of it, just sort of stopped for some reason, and I have no idea why. But yes. So then in 2014, 2 years ago now. Wow, 2 years ago. In 2014, in May, my mum and dad took me to Blackpool Pleasure Beach for the very first time, and as you guys all know, I fell in love with it. It is now my favourite park. Loved it. I fell in love with Nickelodeon Land, the whole Pleasure Beach, that I just loved it. So before I went to Blackpool Pleasure Beach, because I'd never been there for the first time, and my parents kind of discovered it like through my brother. So my brother kind of discovered it, and then my dad was like, oh yeah, we'll take you there. So my brother went there first, and then I went there. We didn't go together because my brother and my nana sort of went together, and then me and my mum and my dad went together, which is really weird, I know, but that's just how it worked. So I went on my own with mum and dad, and it was just amazing. It was just amazing. I just fell in love with it. Before I went, I also wanted to know what it was like. I wanted to know what it was like and what kind of rides they had there, and if I would actually like it or not. And I did, obviously, but before I went, I watched Theme Park Worldwide's Blackpool Pleasure Beach 2013 vlog, and that's sort of how I discovered Theme Park Worldwide, which is a completely different story, but that kind of helped me become an enthusiast, sort of. So after coming back from Blackpool Pleasure Beach, I really started getting into Theme Park Worldwide's YouTube channel, and I started watching all of their vlogs, all of their POVs, all of their like off-ride videos, and I just sort of fell in love with the whole channel. And then a couple of weeks after, I found them on Facebook, and being the crazy fangirl that I am, I decided to comment, really embarrassing, saying, oh my god, I found you, I love you so much, I've watched all of your vlogs, and that. Cool, yeah, that was great, not embarrassing at all. So yeah, I commented that, being the crazy mental fangirl that I am, and then they like replied, and I went crazy, like, I was literally so hyper. And the next day, Jack Gator from Theme Park Worldwide, he popped up to me on Facebook, and I literally had to hold my excitement in because I was in school at the time, but I literally had to hold my excitement in. And then when I got home, I literally just went off the roof. I went crazy. And then Sean popped up to me just like, what's going on here? And then Chris popped up to me, and then everyone from Theme Park Worldwide just started like popping up to me and just chatting to me. And I was just like, what is going on here? I'm not even like a crazy theme park girl. Now look at me. So yeah, we kind of just like became friends like so quickly. And then they kind of helped me become an enthusiast. And when I discovered them and like their channel, I decided, right, this is what I want to do. I want to be a theme park enthusiast, and I am. So they kind of helped me sort of find myself in a way, because before I was a theme park enthusiast, I didn't know what I wanted to do with my life. I literally didn't know who I was. I didn't know like where I wanted to go and what I wanted to do. But what I want to do in my future life has nothing to do with theme parks. But I think just, yeah, I kind of like found myself in who I was. And yeah, that's basically how I became an enthusiast. And I think that being a theme park enthusiast opens up so many opportunities for you, and you can join different clubs, go to different parks, make many new friends. I have literally, if I wasn't a theme park enthusiast, I wouldn't have half of the friends that I have now. So yes, very nice. It's just so fun, opens up so many opportunities for you, and you never know what might come out of it. Theme Park Worldwide kind of helped me like along the way, like learn stuff. They have taught me so much, and literally everybody else has taught me so much too. Like half of my friends have taught me so much about parks. My phone decided to cut out halfway through again. I'm trying not to be in a really bad mood now because I really got into that. Right, totally forgot where I left off. I think I was saying how all of my friends have taught me like so much about parks. Yes, that's what I was saying. Yeah, all of my friends have taught me so much about theme parks and different like manufacturers and coasters and different parks all around the world, and just so many different parks like that and different information and stuff. So yes, but also just one thing to point out there, so many enthusiasts, like not necessarily enthusiasts that I know, but so many enthusiasts think, oh yeah, I know everything, like literally everything. Like, get real. You don't really, because I think that being an enthusiast is something that is like continuous. Like you don't learn everything. Like there is always something new that you have to learn about. Well, you don't have to learn about it, but you want to learn about it, and you discover new things like every day. Maybe. But yes, just gonna point that out there. Like I'm still learning. I don't know what half of the manufacturers are and stuff. I don't know where Blackpool Pleasure Beach came from. I don't know who owns PortAventura. So much I still need to learn, and like, you know, that's okay, because I've only been an enthusiast for about 2 years. Well, yeah, it'll be about 2 years now. So, and that's okay, because, you know, being an enthusiast and learning everything, it doesn't happen overnight. You will learn so much, and yeah, just, you'll never really stop learning about things, so that's all cool. Okay, so like I said earlier, being an enthusiast is so much fun. It will open up so many opportunities, and you'll make loads of new friends. If you're not a theme park enthusiast but you love theme parks, then that's okay, because you can just love theme parks and not want to learn about manufacturers and different parks and all that. So that's also fine. But I love being an enthusiast. Like, you actually have no idea how much fun it is. So yes, I just want to say, dedications here. I just want to say a massive thank you to my mum and my dad and my brother for taking me to different theme parks across 2015 and 2014. If they didn't take me to Blackpool Pleasure Beach, I probably wouldn't be the person I am now, and it definitely wouldn't have been my favourite park. And they've also took me to places like Adventure Island and Drayton Manor and Blackpool Pleasure Beach, and just they've took me like literally everywhere. And I know that if they could, they would literally take me like abroad in all of them places. But when I'm older, I'm so gonna go. I really want to go to LA. Like, really want to go to LA. It's like my dream. I also want to say a massive thank you to Theme Park Worldwide, like everyone at Theme Park Worldwide, because they kind of I don't know what to say. They have sort of like helped me along the way, and they have like taught me so much. I want to say a massive thank you to all of my friends that are enthusiasts and that have helped me. The community is getting so much bigger and it's just expanding, and I think that it's just going to get bigger and bigger and bigger, and it's going to become more common. And so many people actually don't know what an enthusiast is. So like people are all like, oh, so like, what do you like to do for a hobby? Like, who are you? Like, oh yeah, I love theme parks, I'm a theme park enthusiast. Or like, what? A theme park enthusiast? What? Yeah, it's complicated. It's really not complicated actually. Just gonna point that out there. Right, I'm gonna stop now because I'm sure that this has gone on like for ages. I hope you guys have enjoyed this type of video. Thank you everyone who has taught me stuff, and thank you to my parents and my brother for taking me, and thank you to everybody. Bang the wall. Thank you to everybody, and yes. That is everything for this video. I hope you guys have enjoyed my sort of complicated, not really complicated story. Comment below how you guys became enthusiasts. I would really love to know, because I'm a nosy person like that. And give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and I will see you guys next week for another video. Bye guys, love you all.